The local name for it is Krong Thep, which translates as the City of Angels. This is Bangkok, baby. What follows is a whistle-stop tour as we traverse the mean streets of this iconic city together. Starting with Koh San Road, the backpacker capital of Bangkok and Thailand, and I dare say Southeast Asia, which may well qualify it as a contender for backpacker capital worldwide. Chinatown, possibly the most interesting part of the city if you ask me. There are actually some old buildings here, which is rare in this city. Democracy Monument. It's not much to look at, but it is frequently the site of demonstrations against the military or the king or the government or the lack of government. The famous nightlife, much of which is centered here in the area of Sukhumvit, which contains the notorious red light districts of Nana Plaza and Soi Kaboy. The Chatterchak Weekend Market, which is massive. The Grand Palace. Come and meet the king. On the other side of the canal there you can see Jim Thompson's House Museum, which is worth a look. There are some truly magnificent Buddhist temples in Bangkok, and several of which are within walking distance. The Temple of the Emerald Buddha is just up there. This is the back of the Grand Palace here. Wat Po is just up there, and the other side of the river there in the distance is the particularly magnificent, I think, Wat Arun. Have a wander through there at night when it's all lit up. Magnificent. If you do decide to do the temples, then dress appropriately. Green spaces are few and far between, but they do exist. This is Rama 9 Park in the east of the city. The famous one is Lumpini Park. Or there's this one, the Metro Forest Project. The Sky Train. Local buses. The metro system. Taxis. There's a lot of meter ones. They're probably the more reliable. Or you could get a tuk-tuk. You can get a ferry up, down or across the Chao Phraya River. Or you could catch a boat that runs along one of the canals. They kind of run like buses, really. Or you can walk. It's not a particularly walk-friendly city. It's hot. The distances between locations can be a long way. And there's a lack of places to stop along the way. Little park benches, piazzas and squares, they just don't seem to exist. When you do get sick of walking, one option is to come into one of the cool, massive shopping malls. This one's called CM Paragon, I think, where I can buy a nice little Rolls Royce for myself. Most people who come to Bangkok jet in, stay a few days, and move on, and that's inevitable. This is a big international travel hub. But if you are here for a couple of days, make the most of it. It is an iconic city. Just be prepared to be a little bit more exhausted when you leave than when you arrive.